Yeah, but when it comes down to the come down, you use what you use.
Exactly.
You have a customer there.
We do have a customer, Alfred.
But listen,
give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you folks.
All right.
We're gonna take care of all of our customers just like this. We're gonna make them a top priority. So we'll be right back.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and continue here.
Thunder on the water, rooster tails fly, engines screaming fury beneath the summer sky. Ozark mayhem, push into the red, living life wide open till we're dead. Come on!
Wow, guys. Alfred Montaner here. And we got an interesting video here today, guys. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and we're at a place called Performance Boat Center, and we're gonna talk to Jason now. And yeah, I'm really excited about walking some of these boats because you guys have seen some of these boats here on my channel when I filmed the Fort Lauderdale and the Miami show. So look at that sensation, dude. Wow. Okay, so like I said, I am in Fort Lauderdale. I had Jason reach out to me, and wait for it, Jason. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You put on my 41. Is that the 41 MTI that I did with Taylor?
42V.
42V. Let me tell you something. That boat was incredible. Look, you can't tell that on the video. There was 5-6 footers on that. I'm telling you, look how nasty that thing was.
Oh, I see it, man.
Beautiful riding boat.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Got a picture of it right there on the wall. That's one of my favorite, actually, very popular model. Just can't go wrong.
So look, I was just telling him right now. I just showed him right now. Jason, introduce yourself so they know who you are, because I want to walk and I want to show some of these boats. I want the people to get to know you a little bit, because obviously I've known of your Instagram page, and you're kind of like known in the boating world. You've been in the boating world a long time, like what, 20, 30 years? How long have you been in the industry?
Since 99.
So you've been in there pretty long.
Yeah, over 25 years.
Okay, so where are we at right now? And tell me a little bit about Performance Boat Center before we get out to these boats, because we're going to walk all these boats outside.
Okay, great. My name is Jason Gonzalez. I'm with Performance Boat Center here in Fort Lauderdale. We're conveniently located right here on Andrews Ave and 84 in front of the big West Marine.
Yeah.
So we're really easy to find. I'm sure some may also know we also have a service department as well.
Where?
Indoor facility. It's about 5 minutes away, right down on Andrews Ave. And we're a Mercury Racing Service Center. So we can handle service, warranty work, and we also have parts. So at the end of the day, we'll have you covered.
Don't you know a lot about, let's walk this way
Sure.
real quick. Don't you know yourself a little bit about fixing boats and stuff like that? Because I've seen some stuff.
I do. I started in 1999 as a boat builder, and being a local from South Florida, I fell in love with boats at a very young age.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give away my age, but some of you guys may have heard of Sundays on the Bay on Key Biscayne next to Miami Aquarium.
Of course.
A bunch of years ago. And
of course.
My first experience on a boat was a 38 cigarette Top Gun, and after that I was in love. So at a very young age, I got into the industry, started building boats, and I started from the bottom, and I'm really proud of that. And just love the fact that since I've come from that point of my career to where I'm at today, I can really help people, buyers, you know, that want to become boaters and get into this lifestyle. It's just something that I highly recommend for everybody. So you just can't go wrong, especially in South Florida. If you live in Florida, you don't have a boat or a friend with a boat, you're missing out a lot. So I knew that, and I really do what I love to do. So I love to educate people, point people in the right direction on the boat that would best fit their needs.
I like
and
this
we have
one
a
right
large
here.
selection here, as you can tell. We're actually on our sales lot. For example, we have this beautiful Donzi that just came in. So if someone's looking to sell their boat, this one just came in on consignment, and we're in the process of listing it. Or just boat.
So it's a pocket listing. It hasn't even been posted anywhere.
Hasn't even been posted. Came in this week. I actually did the systems check and PDI check myself. Make sure I covered all the bases before we actually put it out there. We're gonna get ready to wash it, and we're gonna do some nice pictures, and we're gonna list the boat.
Okay, so Performance Boat Center is known because I've seen you guys at all the shows, and I know you guys operate out of the Lake of the Ozarks, right?
Yes.
So you guys are really, really like the goats over there in that area. Everybody knows Performance Boat Center, and you guys are also here now. How long have you guys been here in Fort Lauderdale?
So 100% Performance Boat Center is the brand that is well respected and known throughout the country and throughout the world for that matter. They're the biggest, baddest, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm working with them. Because if you want to be a winner, you want to work with the best, you got to be the best, you got to work with the best. But they've been here in Fort Lauderdale for quite a while, but they've had this location, this sales office, I would say sometime mid last year.
Okay.
And we offer many different brands of boats, and at the end of the day, we're just expanding from our headquarters in Lake of the Ozark to here in Fort Lauderdale, and giving people the opportunity to know our brand and our brand of Sensation and other lines as well.
Okay, so let's start off with Sensation, and I see you have a boat here that I've only seen in Europe.
Yep.
Which is the Iron, but we're gonna get to that one afterwards. I want to talk about this particular Sensation, and tell me a little bit about Sensation, because we're gonna jump on these boats right now, and I want people to get familiarized with the brand, because I've done some videos with the folks over there at the shows.
Yep.
Let me take off my shoes, guys. Let's jump in here. Okay, so what model is this boat right here? Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful boat.
This is the 32 CCX
Okay.
Sensation powerboat. This is a brand new boat. It's actually a 2025, so you could actually get a really great deal on this leftover inventory. We also have 2026 and build slots available as well. But to focus and hone in on this boat, I mean, being a boat builder by trade and a boat mechanic and a captain and a guy that actually has a boat, loves boating,
Yeah.
I'm completely impressed with this boat because I already know. And I took a look at everything. I ran the boat, I put it through its paces, and look how they actually engineered it and built it, thinking, if this was my boat, would I enjoy it? Is it convenient? Is it more play and less work? And that's exactly what this is, and they truly maximize all the space, which is super.
So I know
important.
where I'm going to see all these boats. I've seen Sensations everywhere where there's a Stu Jones poker run. I see a Sensation all the time, because they're fast, they're sexy, and they look great in the sandbar.
Yes.
So okay, so let's get people acquainted with this particular boat so they can see. I want Jason, here's one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of this content is going on my new site, MyBoatVideo.com, which you guys are a dealer down here.
Yep.
So you guys, you can look them up on the site, and you'll see these boats also there, individualized. But I want the people to get like everything that they need to know about this boat, so they can just call you and say, send it to me.
Got you.
That's the idea. I mean, not saying that that's going to happen, but if somebody had to make a decision and they don't have time to bring their captain and they just want a boat and they find the prices right, I want to show them that. So let's go ahead and start from bow all the way to stern.
You got it.
And then let's show them.
So let me tell you a little bit about Sensation really quick.
Okay.
Because you did ask. Sensation's been building boats since 1983, and I actually remember seeing them in the early 2000s at the Miami Boat Show, so I did see them.
Okay.
They started off with the deep V offshore boats, power boats, kind of like that style of boat, the Dante that you see there.
Okay.
And then they actually realized that, you know what, the center console market is so popular because it's actually very easy to be a boater. There's less maintenance. It's a lot less services, and it's just, at the end of the day, it's a little more convenient at the end of the day. So what they did was they built this beautiful 32-foot Sensation that I think is going to be huge in South Florida. The reason why is because at the end of the day, anybody could really buy this boat, learn how to drive it, enjoy it, and this is what I like to call a entry-level performance boat. So if you want to kind of get into it, this is a perfect way. You got a couple Mercury Racing engines here in the back. These are the Mercury Racing 400R. They're naturally aspirated, so if you want to go fast, you can. And then as you move forward in the boat, you notice that everything is engineered nicely with this really nice pop-up seat that nobody's doing. And the reason why I like it so much, because I love having as much space on my boat as possible. But then you look at the stitching, you look at this, the thought process of the guys who built this. You got to have a place to put your shoes, and boom, there you got it. You can put your shoes right there. You can put other stuff. So it's all about storage, convenience, comfort, and quality. And the quality is here for sure. As you can see, it has a really nice decking, huge storage right down here. You can throw fenders. As you can see, we already have fenders and lines. Nice storage space on the floor as well. Grab handles, cup holders throughout, so you have a place to put your drink everywhere you go. And at the end of the day, I think this is the best Florida boat because it's really not geared towards fishing, but it's geared towards having a good time with your friends, your family. And talking about your friends and your family, you're gonna need something to drink, right? Here it is. You got a huge cooler. You don't have to carry your cooler on board. You got a great space to put drinks right in there. Okay. Grab handles here, so if everybody kind of wants to either stand or sit, they could do that. Look at the sound system on this thing. This is another thing, man. It's a stage 2 sound system, and it'll get anybody excited. I mean, just sitting at the sandbar, you're gonna get pumped, and flying down the ocean side, you're gonna be
I love it.
as
You
well.
got speakers on the hard top and everything.
Speakers, grab handles up here. You look at all the fit and finish. All these speakers light up, LED lights to go along with the cup holders and underwater lights. So all the lighting is, in sync and just beautiful. And as you move forward over here to the console, you'll notice you have a really nice, clean, beautiful dash with quality push buttons here. You have your nice setup of your electronics here. You have your couple Garmin's, your Simrad here for your engine information. So instead of having all the old gauges, it's all right here. It's all digital. It's really clean and beautiful. Grab handle here. As you can see, you got a couple steps. These seats, you have a couple positions. You could actually sit straight, sit straight down like this, which is kind of like if you're idling down the intercoastal, just hanging out. And if you're kind of going fast, I like to be in this position right here.
So speaking of that, I've seen you hauling ass on I don't know if it was a red one like this, on Boat Zone, which is a buddy of mine's, right?
Yeah.
Alex and Mari that actually operate that site on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you were dogging it. You went down the inlet like 60, almost 70 miles an hour.
I did. I killed it on that video. It was amazing. I was actually on the 34 CCX.
Okay.
And that one comes with triple Mercury 400s. And believe it or not, that day I had 18-mile-per-hour winds coming out of south with the tide coming out. So the swells were nasty at the inlet there at Hollover. And being a local from South Florida, I went to school in North Miami Beach. That's North Miami Beach for you guys that don't know.
There you go.
I've been there as a kid, and I said, you know what, I'm going to jump over these waves and let the motors do all the work. And that's exactly what I did, Alfred. I was doing about 70 miles per hour.
That was a crazy clip.
Cutting and skipping through all that nasty water, and that thing pretty much went viral. I mean, for me at least.
Yeah.
So,
the boat definitely likes to eat.
But here's your phone. Keys go right under there. Really nice mirror here, so you keep an eye on your friends and family. And also, if boats are coming behind you, you could also see if boats are kind of like, moving fast on you. Really good space over here to put the boat covers. And hold on, don't move, Alfred. Check this out, man. It may sound silly, but it's really not. On a boat, you gotta have a really good place to throw your trash. So on both sides, you just drop your cans or your bottles right in there. So everything is so well thought out, and I love the details. I'm a details kind of guy. I'm a bells and whistles kind of guy.
One of the things I noticed is all the lines, right, on your hard top, right? Like, look at all this, like you don't need all this, right?
No,
but it looks badass.
Aesthetically, it is super sexy throughout. So she's sexy, she performs, and she makes a lot of sense because if you're a Florida guy and you want to do stuff down in the Keys and kind of do stuff in the West Coast and maybe north of Peanut Island, West Palm, this is a great boat that you could throw in the back of your truck, your SUV, and take it right there, and you're not killing a bunch of gas or having to hire a company to transport a boat around. So this is the ultimate 32-foot boat in the industry and in Florida.
So Jason, what's the beam on this?
So this is a 9-foot beam.
9 foot.
And this is a 32-foot overall length.
And when you've taken it the top speed with like the 400 setup, and I'm sure you could probably have twin 500s if you wanted on this, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the top speed and what's a good cruising speed on these guys?
So you could get somewhere close to mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
With twin 50s.
So that's a facelift on the water, guys.
Mid-80s with twin 500s.
Wow.
And with the 34 CCX with the 444, you're getting close to the 90, depending on the condition, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't know about that, but if you have the right conditions, the right setup, and you really want to push it to the max, this is the boat to do it.
All right. And I see you got a nice windshield here as well.
I do.
So you can go ahead and...
Yep. And as you move forward, you'll see this beautiful lounger here in the front. This is a great place to kind of put the queen of the boat on here, and your daughter,
Well, usually
or your
when I
friends,
look
or
at
whoever.
like Florida Powerboat Club and Stu
Yeah.
going on and doing his stuff that he does the poker runs, I always see some really attractive women
Yeah.
on these seats right here.
Yeah.
You know, like-
it's part of boating. You know, you're gonna have beautiful women on the boat, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, whether they're beautiful women or family. At the end of the day, everybody needs to have a good time.
Yes.
And this is for everybody.
Absolutely,
Regardless.
I completely agree. Okay, so this area up front is super sexy as well, and I already see that there's a lot of accommodations and features that make the people that come hang out up top really comfortable, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
you still have some cup holders up here.
You see the details, even here at the front. You have a nice little remote for your stereo. This is all stuff that they do in-house. You
Yeah.
know, they actually build this. And if you look down in here, the rope locker, you'll see the speckles here on the paint. You know, this is what you call fit and finish. This is what you call details.
Yeah.
Because some guys, they just, you know, they just kind of slap it together, or you see all the stainless steel. You got a button right here for your windlass. If you look, I don't know if you can see right here, but you could actually work your windlass from the bow or from the helm.
Okay.
And then you even have your breaker here as well for some weird reason.
Okay.
With your safety cable, folks. And let me give everybody a little bit of education. Whenever you put out your anchor and you see a cleat here, the whole point of the cleat is that you're not putting all that pressure on your windlass.
Yeah.
You actually wrap it around the cleat, so the cleat is the point of securing that anchor.
Okay.
And then whenever you're ready to go, you untie it from that cleat, and then you can pull your anchor in. So folks, don't forget to use your anchor up here, so you basically you have a lot of time with your windlass and part. You know, at the end of the day, you want to take care of your boat.
Is
Bottom
there any
line.
storage under these
There is.
seats?
So
over here?
if you want to put some fenders under here as well, you
Okay.
can see we got fenders here as well. This is starboard, nice seal all the way around, nice little drainage here. All that stuff makes a big difference. And if you want to talk about storage, check this out. Great place to put, dive fins. Anything you could think of. You got plenty of space on both sides, wide
So
open.
both sides
you have
do the
cup
same.
holders. Look at the Corion right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, folks. Look at the fit and finish. Look at the grab handles.
The boat is super.
Look
super
at the
clean.
handle here. This is stuff that they do in house. This takes time to put together. This isn't like I'll have it done by lunch. This takes time to put all these things together. Cup holders. So they really thought everything through. And then just when you thought you heard it all, folks, you haven't. This is one of my favorite features on the boat. I mean, they probably think I'm a kid, but I guess I am at heart. But at the end of the day, you got a couple handles here. You could put your foot right up there, jump right up there, climb up here, and you got another place to party. Okay?
So if you want to go ahead and be the talk of the town,
Yeah.
that's where you would be.
I'd have my bean bag right up here.
Or a pole.
Or it depends. It depends on the occasion. But
Hey, listen, you're up there and I didn't see anything flex. So that hard top is hardcore.
exactly, I actually own a 32-foot boat.
Okay.
And when I climb on my 32-foot boat, I hear the little creak. There's no creaking up here. I'm a big guy. I've had other big guys up here with me, and this thing doesn't flex, doesn't creak.
Yeah.
And then they got the decking up here. So if the ladies want to do some sunbathing, bingo, guess what? You got a place to lay out on a center console.
Okay.
On my boat, my daughter has to put the towel. You can put a towel here, but this is padded. So all these little details makes a world of a difference to me
Super
as
convenient.
a consumer, other than selling boats.
And you can actually use this as a storage up here too, and actually transport things
Good.
if you wanted to, right?
If you want to strap a kayak up here, you could.
Listen, I'll put a soft bottom inflatable in here. Let's go, and I'll
I
have
have a
dinghy on
kayak.
here.
I have a kayak,
I
and
see
you
it.
got to do what you got to do. So
I
if you
see
want
it.
to put a kayak up here, you can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But this is an amazing boat to be here in South Florida, where you can have a lot of fun. Jump over to Bahamas, be there in 1 hour.
yeah.
Who wants to go to Bimini in 1 hour? I do. How
I
about
think-
you, Alfred?
I think a lot of people do.
All right, well, let's make it happen. I'm ready.
All right, let's go, Chief. Okay, so
You want to take a look at the console? Because the ladies got to have a place to go, right?
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see the console real quick. I'm gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna get in here right now. Wait for it. All right, guys, we're back. We're now in the console. Okay, so you just opened this up.
Yep.
Right now, this is a
Look at the little snap here. See the little snap right here?
Small convenience, but it's important, right?
Yep.
Okay,
All those little
you just took
things.
this off right here, and this is a little
can
access point to all your rigging and all your wiring, right?
Yep. Exactly. You can see all the rigging, wiring. You can get to your components. It's actually easy to get to. There's a nice, big, large space. So a guy that was a boat mechanic at some point, I appreciate the space. You know,
Yeah.
So that's
well,
awesome.
that's huge, right?
It's
Because
huge.
and the fact is that somebody talks to you, you can talk to them not just on a salesman level, but you can talk to them on like, hey, this is what I would recommend.
Sure.
Because you're a boater yourself, and if they have an issue or a problem or something they don't understand, they can call you and you can explain to them. You don't have to call a service manager.
They could call me directly. We could just bypass the technician, because I'm also a technician by trade. So any kind of problems people have, any of my clients or people that, even if they're not my clients, they're more than welcome to reach out to me. I'm here to help people, and at the end of the day, inspire others to do what I love. This is a passion for me.
Okay, so there's a lot of space in here for a 32-foot boat. This is pretty spacious.
Yep. And you could put a filler cushion in here as well if you wanted to. This is actually an option. This is our rear shade. And look how cool this is, man. I'm going to pull it out of here, but just so you could take a look, like how cool this boat is and how they really, this is all carbon fiber. See that?
I thought I saw the other boat, the green one, with a shade on.
Really? Yeah, I had that one up.
Oh, it's the same thing though?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
But if you take a look at, how the hardware on here, look at this.
Yeah.
So it's a cinch.
Nice.
Look how cool that is.
Yeah.
And a hook. So it's really easy. If you want, I'll show you later how we put it up in less than 60 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of the way.
And this is I'm assuming a small little head right here.
This is a small little head right here. And you even have a cup holder there as well, just in case you need to put down your drink. Now, if you want to jump up to the 34 CCX, what's nice about that one is that one you'd actually have a porcelain head. You'll have a wet bar right here. It's a little bit bigger because the boat's obviously bigger, longer by 2 feet, and it's actually wider by a foot, so the beam's actually 10 on that one.
Yeah.
So you have a wet bar, you have your porcelain head, and on those you can actually have your air conditioning. What's really nice, you can actually have it with lithium-ion battery, which I love.
Okay.
So you kind of bypass the generator.
Nice.
More fuel, more service, and this could be completely air conditioner to kind of get you out of the, environments if need be.
Okay, so let me ask you something. You just said something about fuel. What's the fuel? What is this? When it comes to fuel, how much does it hold? Like what's the fuel capacity on this guy?
So this one holds 175 gallons.
Okay.
And then the 34 CCX holds 275 gallons.
So you got a lot of. Is it one big tank or two tanks or?
It's actually one big tank.
One big
tank in the center.
One big tank in the center.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you also have a freshwater tank on here as well. And so that's something that you definitely want to have on all your boats. If you're getting out of the salt water, you want to be able to rinse off. But check out this right here, Alfred. Look at this battery switch right here. This is something that none of the other guys do in the industry. And basically, you have a battery switch right here. And if you go right in there, obviously you could turn on your battery switch. I mean, your ignition switch over there.
And what is it going to do?
It's going to power everything up.
Did you?
So the trick to this is that you got to hold it for a second.
Okay.
You hold it for more than 1 second, then it won't. So you got to hold it for 1 second, turn it on, and then hold it down for like 3 seconds for it to turn off.
So as long as your things are on, you're good.
Popping on the GPS. You got the sound system.
I love it. And on your garments, all your branding for Sensation is on there. I'm sure they have their own proprietary system in there as well for like lights and all that good stuff.
Not sure, but I could get you the answer to that question.
Okay.
But I do know it's super convenient. You pop on that battery switch, turn your GPS. You got these nice Sensation logos here. We agree. And now, the beauty of having two is that for some weird reason, if one kind of takes a crap on you, you have another one to back you up. In this case, you actually have three.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and let's see here. Fish charge. I kind of like that one. I'll zoom it out. So people can see at home where we are, Fort Lauderdale. We'll be here. We'll select Mercury, and then we'll have our Mercury display panel there as well. And then,
so that'll tell you your speed and however you want to configure it.
Yep.
Based on
fuel,
what you're doing.
speed. Once I turn on the keys, then it'll actually communicate. So right now the keys are not on.
Yeah.
But I could pop that on and it'll communicate with everything. But,
okay, so that green one that's behind us.
Yeah.
Is it the same size boat? What's the story with the green one versus the red one?
Same exact boat, except that one's a 2026. This is a 2025 leftover.
Is there a difference as far as anything changed from 2025 to 2026? Because I want to jump on that one now because my favorite color is green. I'll probably want to do a sea trial on this red one because it looks sexy.
Hey, if you want, we'll set it up next week. We'll check the weather and we'll make it happen.
Okay, let's go check out that red one. Okay. As we're seeing this one now, what's the price point for this leftover 2025? I mean,
so basically you can save a bunch of money if you're okay with your boat saying 2025 instead of 2026. This one's priced at $439K. $439 for this 2025 Sensation 3.2 CCX.
And the 2026 would be how much?
The 2026 is priced at $489.
So about $50K.
Yeah. $50K for one digit on the back of the boat.
Go buy yourself one to pull it.
Hey, and if you really want to get like kind of like, you know, really, I hate to say buck the system. I don't want to say buck the system, but get a great deal because everybody wants a great deal. We have a really nice, I don't know if you can see the copper one from here. We have a 2024 pre-owned.
Okay.
Copper one, you can see right behind the truck there. Okay. That was a 2024 with 110 hours, and that one's priced at $389 with full warranty.
Okay, well, we're going to leave that one for MyBoatVideo.com because that's too much of a good price.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out the green one. We'll show a little bit of the copper one on the outside, but I'm here. I want to show you guys all these boats that they can go ahead. Okay, so you know, I know a guy named Boyd.
Yeah.
And you know my story with Boyd, right?
Yeah, I do.
I think a lot of people know about the Boyd story. It's the Sunferrano
Great story.
So Boyd has, I saw him at the Dusseldorf show in Germany, and he was working with this brand, and this was a brand called Iron that you guys also supply.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about it.
So I met Boyd not too long ago, and he put me on to this line, and it's an amazing boat. This is the Iron 767. Amazing boat. The first thing you notice is this rub rail. I mean, you don't see any rub rail like this anywhere in the industry.
Nowhere.
And what kind of makes that interesting and beneficial is if you had a big yacht and you needed a tender and your mate isn't quite the best behind the wheel and you don't want to scratch up.
So if they go to the Black Point Marina,
yeah, you know, all that good stuff. You got this bad boy right here. You could actually skip the fender, folks, with this one. Just totally forget about that step. So Boyd's a super cool guy, really amazing guy. He told me about your story. Obviously, he's been around for a long time, very successful, and I'm just so happy that he brought this line, brought this to our attention. So we're also a dealer for Iron, awesome. And this is a brand new color, folks. I don't know if you see this. This is called the Silver Gray. So this is the very, very first one in the country. People haven't even seen this yet. So we got the latest and greatest. And look at this, guys. 300 racing on the back.
So 300 on this brand new Iron.
Now it's a little dirty. I'm going to be honest, a little dirty. We just rigged it. This one's actually already spoken for. Okay. So you can build them. Someone actually, we worked the deal and they built this one, and we're going to be delivering it here soon. So we just rigged it up. We're getting ready to wash it. And
well, I'm glad we were able to see it before you did anything to it, right?
Before it leaves, because it's leaving Florida.
Yeah. So that's what I want them to see. Especially since I've been around the world. And you know, one of the cool things when I actually first got here, you were playing some of the footage of my Dusseldorf boat show in Germany.
Yeah.
And over there I like to take my audience so they can see different boats.
Yeah.
And Sensation is one that I only see like at the Miami Boat Show, at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. That's why I'm so excited about like walking these boats with you, like having a different perspective.
Sure.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the hull. Now that we're on the outside of this green one, and tell me about the step hull.
So as you can see, we have a couple steps here in the hull. That makes a huge difference on how it rides. Basically what this does, it allows you to move through fast water with you know, where you actually have I want to say like traction, or you have stability, you have control, and you cut through rough water, and at the end of the day, you're not pounding, you're cutting and skipping through it. So this really helps you with speed through rough water.
Would you say that Sensations are dry boats?
Very dry boat. And
really dry?
Very dry, because technically I actually took that boat out and we were looking at 6 to 8 footers.
Okay.
Occasionally 9s, and super dry. And actually I just saw a video this week that my son showed me. It was boats versus Hollover.
Okay.
And there was a 32-foot Sensation. I couldn't believe it, that actually beat all these other top brand boats, and it was super dry. Look it up. You'll see the 32 went in and out of a Hollover. And that was the 32.
Nice.
And I'm planning to do it myself as well on the 32. I've only done the 34.
Okay, so this is the outside. Tell me a little bit about the construction process. How are these boats hand laminated? Are they infused? What's the story?
Yeah, so this is basically, there's no wood in this boat. It's hand laid. It's also they used all the latest and greatest techniques to building boats.
Okay.
And as you look here as well, you'll see that it has a sick paint job. This is not even a wrap. All these boats are painted by an artist, if you ask me. And if you move down the boat, you see how it fades, and they have the lines and all these details. And look at the fade in the S's. Look at that. You see the S's, the fade in that? Sick.
That is cool.
And as you move, I mean, we could even look in the back here, just to take a good look. Even in the back, we have the S's. So basically, if you want to have that extra 6 in the back, there you have it. There's that extra 6 for the extra 50K
on your VIN, guys.
Yeah. But as we move our way up on this boat, so there's a couple little differences. You asked, what's the difference between the 25 and 26?
I definitely want to see the differences, guys.
So they made a couple little upgrades on this one. We'll look down here in the bilge. You gotta look in the bilge. You have the gas lift shock. Couple bilges, pumps. So
nice.
those gas lift shocks are new. They added that.
I love the green on this boat. It's just beautiful.
Right? Well, green is my favorite color.
Oh, me too, man. It's just such a cool color. And here's that same shade that you were talking about on the other one.
Here's the rear shade. Super easy. Here's your carbon fiber pole.
Show us how it will adjust, right?
So basically, if you pull it like this,
bam.
Look how it loosens. See, so when you want to tighten it, you pull it down.
So easy.
And so, so you don't have that aluminum pole or that little stainless steel pole. You have carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So when you want the best of the best and you want to have a good time on the water, I mean, you're really doing it with every aspect of this boat, through and through.
All right. So what's the story now? Other differences on this 2026?
So you have the gas lift shocks on all the lids.
Okay.
You also have this one actually has Garmin on them as well. Let's see here.
I like this boat. You know, it's crazy how just color alone can make a boat feel a little bit different.
Yeah.
Just the color alone, right? And also now, obviously, because this shade is on, it makes everything feel bigger.
It does.
You know?
And then you could actually on the 34 you have a bow shade.
Okay.
So on the 34 you have the bow shade. You also have the bow thruster, and totally hooked up. I'm sure we could get a bow shade on this one as well if someone wants to customize one, but I've really seen it on the 34.
Okay, so we can do essentially the same things on this one that we did on the other one, right?
Yep. And right here, look, we don't waste any space. We don't waste any space here on these boats. That's what I love about the Sensation. Right in here, here's the cover for the boat, right? And you got a cover for the hardtop, and then a front and back cover. And look, this is how you get rid of the trash. There's a trash can right in here. I don't know if you could see it right back in there. There's your trash can right here. And the diamond plate in here. So all those little details is what I'm about, because it's convenient.
It'll come with its own cover and a trailer, this particular boat?
So the trailer is an option. If you need a trailer, we could accommodate you.
Okay.
And the cover is also an option.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys basically have a one-stop shop there. You guys can do it all.
Exactly.
And what part of the country are they building these?
They build these in Michigan.
In Michigan.
Yep. Build them in Michigan, and they're doing really, really well. They actually just expanded their facility, and now they have a brand new facility because they're having such a high demand on sensation that they had to expand.
Good.
So they have a brand new facility. I was up there last month. I met all the guys up there, really, really good people. I was super impressed on how clean that facility was and organized. That tells you a lot about the build.
Yeah.
So it all really makes sense on how they build it. Their customer service is top tier, and then the performance of this boat is ridiculous.
Awesome. All right, let's go forward.
Looks like we got a customer over here.
Like over here too.
Yeah. Is that a customer? It's all right.
Very, very nice, guys.
We'll have to get them in on the show.
What was that?
So here you can see the bow filler as well.
It's on.
So you see it's a little different there. Now check this out. You're gonna really like this. I know I do. So you get down here and you push these in. It's spring loaded. You lift them up and voila. Look at this. So this is all stuff that Sensation does.
That is cool.
So I like that.
So
That's
easy.
Engineering. It's, you know, just
Smart.
it's smart.
It's
smart. That's it. It's smart.
You know, look, the way that I see it, Jason.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't have to ask you a question about a boat,
Yeah.
or how do I open the door, how do I do this, how do I take this in and out, to me that is a successful design.
Yeah.
You know, less is more.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody likes the little gadgets and stuff like that, but when it comes down to the come down, you use what you use.
Exactly.
You have a customer there.
We do have a customer, Alfred.
But listen,
give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you folks.
All right.
We're going to take care of all of our customers just like this. We're going to make them a top priority. So we'll be right back.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue here. All right, folks,
Wait
so
for
we're
it.
back.
Wait for it.
All right, all right. So you're a lot happier now,
Yeah.
because you just had a customer come in while we're filming
Yeah.
the good old chit show, and all right, because
Well, I was happy before, but
well, you're
okay.
you're happier now.
I'm a little
Okay, so what was the story like? Give them a breakdown of what that customer really liked about that red boat that we just went on the Sensation.
So the guy's looking at a whole bunch of boats, and he just couldn't help to come back to the Sensation because he
Yeah.
looked at one for so long ago. He just didn't have an opportunity for someone like me to really show him the boat. I guess circumstances did allow it. And today was just meant to be. It was destiny, and he came here and had an opportunity to meet him and give him the attention that he deserves, which I would do for any customer.
Yeah.
And go through the boat and show him all the features and how this could be an absolute game changer for him and his family.
Yeah.
And the way he spent, the memories he's gonna make this summer.
Okay, so he was there with his daughter.
He's there with his daughter.
Okay, and they were asking you questions, and they're actually deciding if they're going to go with a certain type of boat. 'Cause
Yep.
one of the things that they asked me was, because I went over there off camera,
Yep.
is about my opinion on cats, and and I give everybody my opinion based on what type of boating they want to do, right?
Right.
So in the end, wait for it. This is wild.
Oh, they're all honking. They're all honking.
This is
They're all
wild.
honking.
Listen.
They're honking for you, brother.
Listen,
they're honking for you.
I'm wearing the Chit Show shirt, man. It's like, okay, let's get back. Forget about me.
Okay.
Make sure.
Back
Let me
to
see
this,
your
back to
audio.
this.
Let me see your audio real quick. Make sure your audio is on. Yeah, your audio is on. Okay. All right, let's get back to this because I was excited about you showing this.
So last thing, really quick, before we jump in here, sorry to cut you off.
Okay,
so
go.
this guy was talking about how he wanted a boat, but all these boats have all these fishing amenities, and he's not a fisherman. And that's my point with this boat. I mean, obviously you could fish on this boat, but this boat is really for the people that want to have a great time and they want to go to the restaurant and buy their fish. And go to the sandbar and do sunset cruises, and so that's what he's looking for, and he came to the right place.
So people ask me all the time, what's the best boat? And I tell them the one you're going to use the most.
Right.
Right? And one of the questions he asked you is like, what's the difference between the 32 and the 34?
Yep.
And you said about a foot.
Yep.
Right? So it all depends on what you have. In his case, that foot will not fit where he's going to want to have the boat.
Store it in his garage.
Yeah. So that right there is going to be a mission. And if you're going to be in a
Correct.
scenario where you're going to be in a mission every time you use your boat, you're not going to enjoy your boat.
Correct.
So get a 32 instead
Easy.
of a 34. That's
Easy.
like a no-brainer.
And once he gets on it, he's going to know that he found his boat.
Yeah.
He just has to get on.
Yeah. You got to, the sea trial is what sells the boat.
So we were talking about the 2026 and this beautiful new filler cushion and this really unique spring-loaded design here. And
show us how it works. So
I'm gonna put it
we
back
can
in.
Send the design overseas and they can copy it, and then it's mass produced for $4. And
So basically, what we want to do is we want to get these arms right underneath the grab handle.
All right.
Slide it forward.
And then it just slides in into the notch it's in. Boom.
Wait a minute. There you go.
Bam, and then adjust it.
That's it. So let's try that again. So now
No, you don't need to try that. It's already secure. You already did. I saw the lock. Turn it. There you go. All right. Here's what I want them to see. Go. Show that lock real quick. I want them to see that lock. You see? There you go. Bam. See? That's it. Now it can be mass produced. I hope Sensation has a patent on that, because you know how people copy stuff on my channel.
Yep.
All right. Same thing. Big bow locker in the front as well.
In the front
Nicely
as well.
finished. And
Storage in here again.
yes, and we showed that earlier.
Storage there as well. Corian.
So he didn't even want to look at this boat because he fell in love with the red one.
He fell in love with the red one.
So 2026 didn't matter to him.
No.
Now, I'll tell you, I wish I would see more Sensations on the water down here in South Florida. And I don't know why, because the price points are good.
Yeah.
And the performance obviously is a great performing boat, especially seeing you hauling ass with it. I can't wait to do a sea trial and let people see this boat for real.
Yeah, the 32 and haulover is coming soon, folks. So
it's coming. Okay,
so coming soon in theater near you.
Okay, so we've seen the Sensation and that one over there, which we're not going to have time now but I'll show it on the outside for real quick.
Yep.
Because my truck is there. But what's the price on that one? That's a pre-owned.
That's the deal right there for a 32. If you're looking for a pre-owned that's super lightly used, it's a 2024.
Okay.
With only 110 hours on it, which is nothing on a brand new Mercury outboard motor. And what's really unique about that boat, that you're gonna get full warranty on those engines. 3 years of engine warranty on that one, and it's priced at $389. It only has 110 hours. Can't beat it.
I'll try to drop it in a little bit of the footage of that boat over there, guys. And that's a 32 as well, right?
Yeah, and if you want to go to my personal Instagram page, Lifestyle Marine or Lifestyle_Marine, you can see in my highlights me running that specific boat on a poker run with a helicopter shooting me doing 75 miles per hour. Amazing video. So Lifestyle_Marine. Check that boat out in the highlights, doing 75.
All right, Jason, we got one last boat because I definitely want to see that, because part of having a boat dealer, right? And one of the things that I'm focused on MyBoatVideo.com is that I want you guys as boat dealers to put your inventory on the page.
Right.
So my idea is the following. We do a video, me and you. I tag Performance Boat Center, and they can actually highlight it on their page. Now, I actually can also tag you as the broker, and the person can actually contact you directly from the page.
Beautiful.
Isn't that, doesn't that make sense?
It's a no-brainer to me,
So,
Alfred.
okay, so now we have an element of a pre-owned boat, another one that you can actually sell now.
Consignment that just came in.
And that's what I want to show, because some people might say,
whether they want to buy or sell, we are the go-to people.
Okay, let's go show the last boat that we have here, because I wish we would have had some MTIs here to show them, but we don't have one right now.
When you come to Lake of the Ozark, I'm going to show you MTI. All right, how about that?
Trust me, I know.
All right.
I know that they live.
They live there.
MTI.
They build them in Missouri. They build them there.
Okay, so now this is a Donzi.
Yes, sir. Donzi 35ZR. With 1,200 horsepower on this bad boy, serviced and ready to go.
Can you pop the key real quick, maybe?
Absolutely.
Go, I got it. Don't worry about it. Go pop the key. I want to get this shot from up here.
You got it.
Go, get in there, guys. I want you guys to. Hey, we didn't expect the day to be like this, huh? That's a good thing about my videos, guys. You never know what's gonna happen. He's only gonna turn it on, guys, so you guys can.
All right, here we go.
Hear how badass these sound.
Going back to the roots, baby.
Wait for it.
Just for you guys that don't know, I'm a boat builder by trade, and I used to install these high performance engines. I just love the sound of these things. So
Who doesn't?
here we go. Mercury Racing, baby, at its finest.
Wow!
Let's do the other one, Alfred, because we don't want to make that one jealous.
Go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now we're talking a fast boat.
So we
All right,
got
guys.
something for everybody, Alfred. If you want a cat, we got you on the cat.
Yeah.
If you want a center console, we got you on the center console. If you want to go old school, baby, we got you old school right here. And this one's not going to last very long, because if you want to go really fast and you don't want to break the bank, this is the guy. It's going to be like Miami Vice all over again. We're gonna call you Don Johnson or something.
So you're getting me excited about going to Missouri.
Yeah.
Lake of the Ozarks, guys.
Yep.
All right, let me get on there. Let's get the thing so we can get back, guys. I'm gonna jump on there.
I got you.
Walk through that one, and we're gonna end up wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash that like button, and remember that dedicated walkthroughs of all these boats will be on MyBoatVideo.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on there and walk this last Donzi so we can show you guys this boat. Oh my goodness, guys. The Donzi.
Donzi, baby.
All right. So what Donzi is this? What model is this? What's the year? We're going to walk it right now.
So this is a 2007 Donzi model ZR35, 35 foot. So you got 35 feet of pure performance here with a couple 600 horsepower motors in there with some serious drives. And from what the seller was telling me, he's gotten this thing up to 90. And the price point on this thing, you got to call me. You got to call me or email me, and I'll tell you the price. But this one is not going to last because they're practically giving it away.
Really?
Yes.
So you know I have a series called Backyard Boat Deals.
Uh-huh.
Is this going to be like a backyard boat deal price, you think?
I think it's going to be something that is very easily purchased. We offer financing. You'll see the Mercury Racing drives here. They were just serviced. Everything was serviced. This thing is turnkey and ready to go.
All right, let's get in there. Let's show them what's going on here, guys.
Let's do it, brother.
All right, guys, let's get in here. Oh boy. Welcome aboard. Oh,
35 ZR, baby. Has a cover. Cover's right there. Some fenders, lines. Quarter tank of gas. Just got to add water.
Add water and put it in the water.
That's it. We got a nice little Garmin here. You got a nice surround sound system. Nice little cabin as well. Bunch of cool gauges. Lavorsky. So this is a 2007. So obviously this thing is about what? 20? About 20
Let me get in here, guys.
About 20 years old. They did a good job keeping up with it. You're gonna have some wear and tear, you know. Let's just be realistic. It's 2007. But the most important thing about a boat is the structure, the hull, the stringers, the transom, the motor. Everything else is cosmetic. Everything else, you can put a screw in here. You could change the carpet if you want.
Is there a little head in here? Is that what
there
this
is
door
a
is?
head. You have a nice little wet bar here, and if you kind of work your way this way, we'll switch spots.
Okay.
Look right over here. We got a nice little head in there as well. Not a lot of space, but you have one.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
nice.
it's enough space to do your business, right? I mean, it's not like it's home, but unless you're like on a yacht, it's not really going to be home.
But if you're in the middle of the ocean, you'll be grateful that you had it. You don't have to jump in the water.
I'm sure that you can go fast enough anywhere you got to go to get to a regular bathroom. Yeah. If you wanted to. Okay, so you got a little berth up there too that you can go ahead and lay out and just hang out and. And then I'm assuming there's probably storage under these.
There is storage up front there, and I'm pretty sure there's storage under here as well.
There it is.
Wait for it. We got a spare belt. So when you go to the Bahamas, it's nice to have spare parts like belts, filters, oil, spark plugs. So
Swap things out if you have a
just if
scenario.
you have to, if you're out there in international waters.
Okay, so this is we'll put that afterwards. Jason, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so what's this is going to be like an only email me price point, right? Because that's one of those
get
deals.
calls and emails, and I'm ready to give you the price.
Okay, so let's give him your email.
Okay.
Okay, obviously, guys, you are on MyBoatVideo. I'm always going to put that because it's just a fallback.
Yep.
Give them your personal number, however you want them to contact you.
So the best way to reach me directly is through my cell phone.
Okay.
It's going to be 954-461-1865. So you call me or text me. Preferably call me, but text me if you'd like. Or you could also email me directly at jason.gonzalez@performanceboatcenter.com.
Okay, and also Jason has actually added the Performance Boat Center to MyBoatVideo,
Yep.
which will be linked to the other store, which is in Missouri as well,
Yep.
which will be linked to their information, and you are going to have your information. Yours says FTL on the side, so they know
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, and they'll get you in contact with her.
Yep.
So that's great because there's always a fallback.
Yep. So I have a lot of boats that are freshwater boats. That's a huge thing right there.
So
We have freshwater boats for sale as well.
give somebody the because we're going to wrap this up. I want to show them the engines of this boat.
Yep.
What would somebody that wants to maybe trade in a boat and say maybe get a Sensation or an MTI, and now you guys carry Cigarette. I saw that you guys carry Cigarette.
We're now a Cigarette dealer again, which is pretty exciting. And matter of fact, I'm going up to the Lake of the Ozark here this month, June the 17th through the 21st, and we're having a huge Cigarette rendezvous. And I'm really excited to do that. I mean, being a guy from South Florida,
Yeah.
and Cigarette's just, it's an amazing
Cigarette's
brand. And if you're from South Florida, you grew up looking at these boats and wanting these boats,
Oh,
and
man.
can't wait to have one. And,
To this day, I
and
don't
that's
have
actually why I'm addicted to boats.
Yeah.
Thanks to a Cigarette, my first experience. And
Who's
over
not,
there
though? Like-
Sundays on the Bay, I was done. I was sold.
16 million views I
Sold.
got on a Cigarette Tirana on YouTube. So
Yeah.
so I understand the power of that brand. So
Yeah.
good for
Performance Boat Center.
Performance Boat Center
Made that
to
happen.
have that happen. Just gives more options.
And we're also
to their
an MTI
customers.
dealer. We're a
Yeah.
Sensation dealer, Performance Boat dealer. So we have a lot of options, and even the other brands as well. Because I'm a true boating enthusiast, so I really like all boats. So we have pre-owned boats of the other brands as well. So if you're looking for a boat and you're not looking for a brand new one, you kind of want one where you don't take the hit of depreciation.
Yeah.
We have those other brands.
Like that
So
customer-
make sure to check with us. Check our website. You go to performanceboatcenter.com, go onto our website, look at our inventory,
Yeah.
and make sure you call Jason in Fort Lauderdale.
Awesome. Let's go
Boat
show
Center.
this
Let's do it.
in here because I think this is what they're going to want to see
Yep.
before we wrap up.
Yep.
Wait for it. Oh my goodness. Listen,
Should I pop it over one more time for you? Is that what you want?
you might as well just pop it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm that kind of guy.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm that type of guy. Let's go. Make it happen.
Clear?
Wait for it.
Oh yeah, you can't never get enough of that sound, man. You really can't.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry,
I'm
you just
changing
can't.
my mind on the sea trial. Let's do the sea trial on this thing. Wait for it, guys. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and
Look how these seats go up to over here. Come on, we're not done, Alfred. Come on, we gotta work, baby. Let's go. Look at that.
You want to give them everything?
I want to give them everything.
I thought you wanted to tease them a little bit, not show them everything.
I don't know. It's one of my favorite features, actually. It's like super cool. Zavorsky gauges, Garmin. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
It's just out of water. That's it, Alfred.
All right. Well, listen up. They're gonna call you. I'm excited. I'm really excited to continue, like filming some of the stuff you guys come in. If you guys get some NTIs, I'd love to come back, put it on the site. I would love to see you guys, you know, and have them. You said a word that you said you're a boating enthusiast, right?
I'm a huge boating enthusiast.
And that's exactly what I call the person who comes into my site.
Yeah.
You literally have different roles of how you're going in. You guys came in as a boat dealer.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go in as a boating enthusiast.
Yeah.
And my goal, my ultimate Alfred Montaner goal, is for them to go ahead and type in sensation,
Yep.
and then get all the videos I've ever put and any other creator that has uploaded those videos onto a marine-only, video-first website that does not have AI.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this AI fake everything now. Now you don't even know who's real anymore.
Yeah.
So I want to eliminate that. You know, I'm the uncle, like the how they say,
Yeah.
like, you know how we used to make fun of the boomers?
Yeah.
Well, I'm now the latest boomer.
Yeah.
That I just want things to be how they were.
Right.
So, guys, Alfred Montaner, we're gonna end it over there, and I'm gonna let them see us jamming to some AC/DC Thunderstruck real quick on that sensation, guys.
Come see your local guy Jason at Performance Boat Center, guys. We're gonna get you out on the water. We're gonna have a great time this summer and this season. We're gonna see you soon.
Wait for it. I'm out of here.
Well, you know,
Here.
Hey, listen, save that invite for me.
Right?
You're more than
He's
welcome.
first.
You're invited.
You're already invited.
You're invited. You're automatic. You're without saying.
Is that camera still going?
Yeah. You got the invite. You're completely invited. You're hanging with me.
Hey,
You're hanging
you
with
guys
me.
heard that right here. Shake on it. Hold on a
Shake
second.
on it. Look at
Shake
it.
on it. There you
Look at the
go.
other
All right.
You're with me, brother. And this guy. And this young lady.
Wait for
We're
it.
all going up there.
Hey, I'm going to the flag. Incredible video.
Florida's going to Lake of the Ozarks.
All right, guys. Alfred Montaner Magazine. Go check out Performance Boat Center here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm out of here. We're going to go ahead and shoot the shit still. And yeah, have a great day. I'm out of here.